Okay, good morning, everyone. Let me share my presentation material. My talk today is deep learning model for paddy field mapping and paddy productivity prediction using spot 6 satellite imagery. My name's Yaya Heryadi from BINUS, Doctor of Computer Science Program, Bina Nusantara University. Okay. As a brief introduction, I am a lecturer and researcher from BINUS University, and our university has now operated in many locations, including Greater Jakarta, Bekasi, Bandung, and Malang. So let me start with the basic concept. Okay. Paddy field mapping in general is map of paddy fields. Okay. This map is typically generated manually or partially. Okay. But in this study, paddy field map will be generated from remote sensing imagery. The second basic concept is semantic segmentation, is a process of assigning semantic label or object classes, including paddy field, rivers, plain, building, roads to each pixel of an image. Okay, and why is semantic segmentation important? Semantic segmentation is an important problem to be solved. Okay, it is an interesting problem in geospatial artificial intelligence because of its wide application. Is basically to simplify image representations into a form that is easier to analyze or interpret. And wide availability of satellite imagery and the advent of deep learning technology in the past 10 years have made it possible to improve semantic segmentation tasks. So in other words, those are two main factors that has motivated many researchers in geospatial artificial intelligence, okay, to do some research in semantic segmentation. Satellite image-based semantic segmentation, however, is a challenging task. Why? First of all, is high object complexity, cloud partial occlusion, and many often the object to be detected, to be segmented, comprises of large image size, then a computer memory to be stored that can hinder accuracy of the image segmentation result. Semantic segmentations can be formulated as a classification problem. So here we have a set of pixel and label, okay? And then the purpose of semantic segmentation using machine learning approach or deep learning approach is basically to approximate the mapping function from pixel to label by minimizing predetermined objective function using an learning algorithm. Okay, so learning algorithm aims to estimate the parameters that can minimize the objective function. All right. In this research, the data set is an image captured by the Spot 6 satellite from Pangkuh area, Kapuas District, Center Kalimantan Province of Indonesia. Initially, the training data set comprises of 6,792 ground truth patches, which the size 256 × 256 × 3 pixels. 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 3 The source of the data is from Badan Informasi Geospasial, or BIG, okay, which are collected from year 2015 to 2017. And in order to increase the sample size, each batch of the training data set is augmented using augmentation technique. Here we use three type of rotation involving 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So as the result, we have 27,170 ground truth patches with the same size. And from those data set, then we split it into two parts. First of all is 80% from the data set for training, and then 80% for validation, and each of those samples are chosen randomly. So this is the map of the research location, and the Pangkuh area here is shown in the red box boundary, and we have some sample of ground truth, okay, as shown in the slide. And in this research, as semantic segmentation model, we explore UNET model, which was proposed by Ronberger, Fisher, and Brooks in 2015. Basically, this model consists of two parts. First of all, it's called encoder section. The aims of this part is to decrease the image data size gradually, and to increase the number of channels gradually. But the main important thing is to learn what objects are in the image data by producing feature map. Okay, so as you might see from the slide, UNET model architecture looks like U, yeah, U letters. The second part of UNET models is called decoder section. So basically, to increase the image data produced by the encoder and to decrease the number of the image channel gradually. So it's quite in contrast with the encoders. And the most important roles of the decoder is to rediscover the location of the object in the image, okay, by using upsampling, which gradually produce features containing information about the location of an object. And it's very important to note that the last layer of decoder is used for classification. Okay. Now, how this model works is basically exploiting an important component of the model. We call it skip connection. Skip connection is basically a concatenation of the output from the transpose convolution layer with the feature generated by the encoder at the same level. So you might see here the skip connection is visualized as the horizontal arrow from one side to another in UNET model. All right, so UNET model that we use in this research consists of 41 million, okay, 132 more model parameters. It's very huge. So we cannot train this model by only using conventional computer like laptop. So we need to have high performance computing to train the models. The total parameters comprises of 19 million more trainable parameters and 21 million more non-trainable parameters. In the training process, we use ADAM optimization algorithm. For this optimization algorithm, we adopted weight decay in order to optimize flatten loss of cross entropy loss function. And to avoid overfitting during model training, we use early stopping. So this is the result. If we use only our eyes, seems there is not a clear difference between ground truth and semantic segmentation. So most of the ground truth patches has been discovered by the trained semantic segmentation model. And this is the loss and accuracy, as you might see from this curve, that the unit models during training process seems to learn from the trained data set, and the training accuracy during trainings is also improved gradually. Okay. So the testing confusion metric. Okay, so after we train the models, we test these models. Okay, and the base training accuracy is 0.89 or 89%. Average training accuracy is 0.86, and testing accuracy is 92. Okay. Given the predicted paddy field obtained from this study is 11,826 hectare, and then based on local statistic, the average paddy field production is about 40.5 ton per hectare. So based on this data, we can predict that paddy field production in the study location is about 479,441 tons of harvest yield. So as conclusion, high performance semantic segmentation model to generate paddy field map is important for many applications. In this study, we attempt to detect paddy field from satellite image using semantic segmentation method. The study location is in Pangkuh area, Kapuas district of Central Kalimantan province. And then for semantic segmentation model, we use UNet that from our experiment can achieve 0.86 average training accuracy, 0.89 the best training accuracy, and 0.92 testing accuracy. So this result demonstrates that unit models is feasible for semantic segmentation using satellite image. Okay, and for next study, we plan to use the same input data, but with a wider number of levels. So it's not only paddy field and non-paddy fields, but we try to explore this model for multi-class classification problem. Okay, so this is the reference, and that's all. Thank you very much.